How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about this video from this YouTube channel called The Cut. And I saw some of it. It kind of reminds me of Jubilee. Maybe they're fake Jubilee. Maybe it's the other way around. And for full disclosure, I have been on Jubilee before, so I kind of understand the way these things operate. You know, it's legitimate viewpoints, but you know, it could be LA where you got smoking mirrors and directors and stuff like that. So it may not be totally authentic, but at least when I was recording with Jubilee, it was totally authentic from my point of view, but I digress. The video I'm talking about is titled, "So What Exactly Are White People Superior At? Keeping It 100 Black in America." Now, I saw some of this. I didn't see the entire thing, but I got a few emails about this. People were saying, hey, man, you got to respond to it. Stephen Crowder responded to it, man. You got to give your 2 cents on it. So I wanted to go ahead and do a live reaction. And let's go ahead and get into it right now so I can see exactly what's going on. All right. And if you can't see this part, let me put my headphones on. If you can't see the subhead here, it says, what exactly are white people superior at? So let's get into it.
What exactly are white people superior at?
Oh, well, according to television, everything. A white man could fly. Even a white woman, she could be 4'1". She knew karate. She could take down 15 people.
Okay, now I'm gonna pause right here. This subhead caption, whatever you want to call it, right here reads, "We asked 100 black folks with an X." Not really sure why that is the thing to do, but anyway. 100 black folks in America to tell us what white people are superior at. So I guess everybody in the video was black, but we'll see about that.
What are white people superior at?
Man.
But why are they having such a hard time being able to come up with an answer? If white supremacy is the thing, then you should be able to say what they're superior at. This is kind of like disproving their own narrative.
Oh, God.
What are white people superior
She black for real? Okay. Let's keep on going though.
at?
They just keep talking, mostly about their pets.
White people love their dogs. Like, that's all you see.
Cats, letting them get on your countertops while you're cooking.
Casseroles.
What kind of casserole?
Tuna. It's always tuna. What do you mean? It's always tuna.
Okay, now I gotta pause right here. What if this was the other way around? You know, what are black folks superior at? And then it was just filled with a bunch of stereotypes, like, oh, they're good at frying chicken and eating watermelon. Like, how would that go over on the YouTubes? Probably not very well, but we'll keep on going.
Tuna.
Using mayonnaise in a
She black for real? I mean, come on. Like, all right, I just want to take a moment to pause. Are we doing the whole, you know, I can identify as whatever race I want to identify as? Because this lady right here, if she black, then I'm white. But again, we'll keep on moving.
lot of their recipes.
Making bland food.
Unseasoned chicken.
How you gonna start whole spice wars and don't even use seasoning on your food? I mean, come on.
What exactly are white people superior at?
Smelling funky.
Santa Claus.
Extreme water sports. Corn mazes.
White people are great at
Sir, you have on 2 masks? Is that what I'm seeing? Or am I seeing the mask folded up over a beard? I'm having a hard time understanding what's going on here.
having fun. That's a function of white supremacy because they
Wait, hold on. I got so caught up in his mask. I didn't really hear all of what he said. Did he say that white people are better at having fun and that's a function of white supremacy? Let's back up a tad and just see what he said here. Hold on 1 second, Mr. Double Mask or Folded Mask guy.
Sports. Corn mazes.
White people are great at having fun. That's a function of white supremacy because they just don't have as many stresses as we do.
White people are very...
Wow, really? Okay. I'm gonna pause right here on this fine gentleman with the defund, disrupt, dismantle. I'm sure he's a peaceful person in his everyday walking life. But anyway, they're great at having fun because they don't have all the stresses. Well, I can't tell. I mean, I'm seeing these BLM riots. so-called protests, and I'm seeing black folks out there doing the cha-cha slide and everything else up under the sun, having a good old time, right? Having a marvelous time. A lot of what we do is just party. We party too much, really, in the black community. I mean, I come from that type of scene. I used to be a flyer guy, and that's what we do. Party, 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 party. Rockstar lifestyle might don't make it. That's black folks too much. That's not all of us, obviously. It's not me, but it's a lot of us. So this whole thing about, oh, they have fun, they don't have as many stresses, that's kind of just silly to say, but we keep on going.
Superior at their privilege and utilizing it. We do not have the privilege to do whatever and however we want to.
What exactly are white people?
I don't know about that one, sir, you know, because you see a lot of black folks pretty much do whatever they want, and a lot of the white people that they say are oppressing them are giving them the green light to do it. Look at BLM. Who's the majority population as far as BLM so-called protesters? White liberals. And they're out there basically protesting, giving black folks the right to do whatever, you know, shoot people, kill people, whatever. But again, we'll move on.
People superior at?
Not getting arrested.
You know, I was driving down the street with, down the highway with a friend of mine who was white. When he's like, I'm just want to pull over and pee. And I'm in the passenger seat. And I was like, please don't. Because a black man thinks differently. If I pull over to the side of the road and pee, a cop is going to be right behind me to punish me.
What exactly are
Now, I mean, first of all, why you riding with a guy that just wants to urinate on the side of the road? Who does that? I mean, why would you even do that? Like, what kind of friends do you have, sir? I'm really just trying to figure that out.
white people superior at?
Insecurity? Pretending?
Fear. Being fearful of nothing.
What exactly are white people superior at?
Oppression.
Gaslighting.
Lack of empathy.
Intellectualizing.
Okay. Are you seeing what I'm seeing right here? She's black. Remember from the very beginning, this is 100 black folks with an X. She black for real? All right.
Oppression. Did I say oppression?
They're just creatively thinking of new ways of like always staying one step ahead of other people. If we get rid of slave catchers, then let's just expand the police force. Like that stuff.
That's one of these defunding the police type people. And then when you actually defund the police and you see that the black on black murder rate goes up exponentially as it has all over the nation, that's not really a big deal, huh? As long as no police officer or white man did the killing, even if it was needed, then it's all right if you get 1,000 more black folks that die as a result. Okay, got it.
To me is wild.
What exactly are white people superior at?
Making us believe that we don't matter.
Believing that they're superior.
Feeling superior.
Thinking they're superior.
Thinking that they're superior.
Thinking that they are superior.
Whether you are Republican, whether you're Democrat, whether you're conservative, like white people are really good at upholding white supremacy.
How about claiming that, you know, they are actually a whole separate race, when actually white DNA comes from the black female?
So what exactly are white people?
Lord.
Honey, lying, stealing, and cheating. Manipulation.
Conquering.
Imperialism.
Colonizing.
Okay, let's pause for a moment. They're talking about colonizing and conquering. I mean, they act like this is a white only thing. But let's look at Asia. Let's look at China. I mean, what's Tibet? What's Hong Kong, Taiwan? I mean, come on, Macau, all these places. Go back to Imperial Japan. I mean, come on, and then even come over here to North America with all these native tribes. What were they doing to each other? They were warring tribes. Even back in Australia with the Aboriginals, warring tribes. War and conquest and stuff like that is not anything new. Look at Islam, how it spread across the Mediterranean to the Iberian Peninsula, North Africa, Middle East. It's spread by the sword. Were these the so-called white man? Was it them doing it or was it somebody else? But we'll keep on going.
Colonization. They might be better at that than us and everybody else, really.
They ballsy. They rose up all over the world and they walk into everybody's house and says, oh, this is nice. I'm going to take your shit. And they have no qualms about it. They can take anything, baby.
What exactly are white people superior at?
They're real good at violence.
Genocide.
It's like stealing people's lives just because they feel like it. If you are white and you know this is happening and you say nothing, then you're a killer too. You are adopting a whole philosophy that says it's okay to do this And part of that philosophy allows you to be ignorant, right? And they're like, oh, I didn't know.
Copycatting.
Gentrification.
Appropriating things.
Whoa. Let's slow down for a minute. First of all, taking things, what ideas did they take? What ideas did the black man or anybody else come up with that a white person took, and vice versa? Like, I'm trying to figure that out. And then also, gentrification, why is that a bad thing? Why is that a buzzword that can't really be used in a positive way? Because I'm going to explain that. What a lot of us say in the quote unquote black community is we need more investment, we need more resources, we need more monies in our community. So people come in with resources, with money, and they build the community up. And then what happens? Things become more expensive. Property values increase. Isn't that what you want? If you're a homeowner, why would you want your property value to be low? Wouldn't you want it to be high? If I buy a house for, let's just say, 100,000, I'm in the hood or whatever, 100,000. I don't want that to decrease. I want it to increase, so I'm able to get more money. I'm able to have generational wealth and pass that down to my youngins and their youngins and everybody else. Gentrification does exactly that. It raises the value. You get more money. But if you're not ready for it, then you're not going to be able to receive it. We can't just be, living in perpetual poverty and then expect to have a better life as a result. It doesn't make any sense. We have to improve. With improvements come sacrifice. You can't just get the improvement for nothing, but I digress.
Things that do not belong to them.
Taking over other people's cultures and making you believe that they invented it.
Maybe they're thinking of it as repurposing. It's like recycle and repurpose.
As my grandma would say, them white folk, they'll take it if you don't copyright it.
They are very good at destruction of land, destruction of people, destruction of humanness.
Humanness, what is that?
What exactly are white people superior at?
White people are not superior with anything.
Nothing.
Nothing.
There's nothing.
Nothing.
I don't believe that they're superior in any way, shape, or form.
Just because our skin color is different, you're no better than me, you're no smarter than me. No superiority there.
Okay, now I agree with that part right there. Just because your skin is different does not mean that you're better than me, you're smarter than me, or anything like that. I agree with that part. So what the young lady right here said just kills the whole point that they were making about white people, they better at this and they better killing and all this. Nah, it's about the individual. Yes, you can't in one breath talk about how white supremacy controls everything, then at the same time say that they're not superior or anything. It's got to be one or the other. All right, so that was interesting to say the least. Yeah, these woke videos kind of wear me out, honestly. These woke videos are crazy. And you know what? One thing I see about a lot of these woke videos is the kind of people that got in them. A bunch of really random LGBTQ, ABCDEFG, kind of confusing. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm hearing the dude with a deep voice. The dude sound like, Scottie Pippen in 1998 when he was winning rings with the Bulls, but yet looks like somebody's grandma. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. I'm just kind of confused. Yeah, it's kind of strange when you hear people talk about white supremacy all the time. They complain about how the white man is doing this and is doing that, but at the same time say that they're weak and they can't do anything. It's a bunch of contradiction going on, if you ask me. I think the whole race thing is getting kind of played out. Kind of played out might even be understating it by a lot. It's really played out. People don't really believe it anymore. When you talk about racism and oppression, it's kind of like a meme at this point. People laugh at you when you say it because we all know at this point that it's pretty much bogus. It's not even really a real thing. So as I close, I want to say this. I think the younger generation are starting to realize how silly that stuff is. It doesn't make any sense. All these random words they create, folks with an X, and all these weird little systems that they have, people are not really vibing with. They say, you know what, I'm gonna go in a different direction. I don't want to do with this anymore. Videos like what we just saw are more effective at red pilling people in the opposite direction away from the left than it is getting anybody on their side to believe in what they're saying. The ratio on that, matter of fact, I didn't even show you guys the ratio on this. Hold on. Look at the ratio. My goodness. 7.6 1,000 likes to 99,000 dislikes. That's pretty wild. But it deserved it. They earned it. They most certainly earned it, because what you see right there, as far as the ratio, just lets you know that people are done. They're finished with it, and that's pretty much it. What say you? Do you agree with what was said in the video? Do you think that they had a really good point there? What do you think that they could have added that they didn't have in there already? And how about what I said about, those that believe in white supremacy, but then when I talk about how not supreme they are at the same time, in the same breath? It doesn't make any sense to me. It's weird, but whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.